This new season is going to change Splatoon 3 in a huge way. There's so many new things that are being announced from Splatoon JP that we have to look at, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it right now. So let's not waste any time and start off with this change. Barnacle and Dime is receiving a map rework. Now that's one thing. We don't normally see map reworks during a season change. We usually see these kinds of things during the middle ground of a season, but it's interesting to see that we're getting another map change during a new season transition. The nice thing about this particular picture is that we can actually already see some of the changes of Barnacle and Dime already. As you can see, at least from this little image right here. But of course, the map itself, you can see right here that they've added a much larger area, and if you look closely, another pole. So it seems like Barnacle and Dime is getting the Wahoo treatment, but just a much larger pole. It's a square pole, or more rectangular pole this time, but it's a pole nonetheless. Either way, that is really cool, but that's not the only thing that's also changing within Splatoon 3, or in terms of maps that we already have. Because we scroll down again, we have another new map change that's also coming in, which is Hammerhead Bridge, which honestly, for this one, I've been waiting for Hammerhead Bridge to be changed for so long. Like, Hammerhead Bridge, especially on Splat Zones, is probably one of the most infuriating Splat Zones maps in the game. And personally for me, mainly because the zone is just so far away. And basically, if you lose the zone, it's so hard to actually get yourself back in. Same with Barnacle and Dime, actually, funny that. So, yeah, Hammerhead Bridge definitely needs a change. I was screaming on Twitch saying, yo, please give back the Splatoon 1 Hammerhead Bridge. They're definitely not going to do that. But imagine if they did. They're not going to do it. But if they did, that would be the sickest thing. Or if they had, like, just let us play the old map before they get to the new bridge and all that type of jazz or whatever. It would be sick if that was the case. But they're not going to do that. They have a couple of changes here on the map. It's really hard to tell what they're really doing. You can see some blocks being highlighted here and there, but it's when we get to the new season, we'll be able to actually go ahead and have a look around and see what's going on there. So yeah, Hammerhead Bridge and Barnacle and Dime are both being renovated, and apparently allegedly there's another map being renovated, possibly, but don't quote me because I've heard some rumors that might be also happening now. During the season, but we don't know yet because I'm not going to confirm it just yet. Just saying it right now. But yeah, these two maps are being renovated. I hope that they fix tower control on Barnacle and Dime. Jeez, that map is terrible. But either way, this is a very, very new thing that we need to look at. Now, at first glance, even I said this. This looks like a new Grizzco weapon, which it is, and it looks like the Grizzco Splatling. But I can confirm that is not the case. You look at this and you think that straight away, but let me show you something. So if we go to Splatoon_France, this is the French Splatoon account, which does updates in French, who would have thought? If we go to this particular tweet right here, if we translate the tweet, the Salmonids are preparing to invade several Splatoon 3 stages during the Ultra Big Run event. Also prepare yourself to discover a new roller being developed. The Grizzco Roller has been confirmed. It's crazy because at first glance, you would not be able to tell if this was the Grizzco Roller or not. This image definitely does not look like a Grizzco Roller. At least when the Grizzco Dualies was announced, it was a lot easier to actually tell the shape and just basically pointing out that looks like a dually. But they did a really good job with actually like, I guess, shooting this image, making it look like a Splatling, but really it's a roller. So it would have been cool if it wasn't leaked like that, because it would have made people second guess and all that type of stuff. But this, in fact, is the Grizzco Roller. So that is cool to see. And of course, if you didn't see it again, Ultra Big Run is also happening. So it means that you're going to be able to see Boris, Joe, and Kohozuna all inside one Salmonid stage, which is going to be absolutely crazy. I really wonder how that's going to be, and like what the health bars are all going to be like. It's going to be a crazy battle, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be so much fun to play. But we're going to scroll down a little bit because obviously this is the date of when Ultra Big Run is happening, or Big Run, and yeah, that's all looking cool. The last things I actually have to check out is some of the new weapons that I have not really spoken about, but I'll give you guys my opinion on it. So this is the Custom Hydra. This Custom Hydra, I mean, some people thought it had point sensor because of Splatoon NA, but this Custom Hydra has ink mine and splatter color screen, which honestly is a very solid kit. In terms of like super high level play, probably not going to be played that much because it is in fact a Hydra. But I really like the Hydra in general. It's a really fun weapon to use, although it do be a bit slow. But like when it comes to rank X battle or anything like that has anything to do with Splatoon, it's a very fun weapon, and I feel like you're probably going to get some decent usage out of it. I think the combination of the style color tree actually worked really well with it. And, you know, the Hydra getting Ink Mine, I mean, that's perfect for it because it's one of those slow weapons that's not going to really utilize like a faster sub-weapon, much like Torpedo, Splat Bomb, Suction Bomb, Splat Bomb. Like, it's not really the type of weapon that really is going to use any of those kinds of subs. So Ink Mine works perfectly because you can just place it down and just move around and do whatever you want after that. So yeah, custom Hydra's looking good. And we scroll down even more. Of course, we got some music. You guys feel free to listen to that yourself. But we have the other, what's it called? Dowser Dualies. This is the custom Dowser Dualies, if I'm not mistaken. But the custom Dowser Dualies has Burst Bomb and Triple Ink Strike. Such an amazing combination of things. It's literally you're throwing Burst Bombs and you're throwing Triple Ink Strikes. This is going to be such a fun weapon to use. Like, I really vibe with the Dowser Dualies, especially when, if you guys were watching my stream yesterday playing Salmon Run to 999. I really like this weapon. Like, I really like the combination of being able to, like, roll, have a really fast turret mode, and it being a really solid range as well. And, of course, just having general long range as well. I really like this weapon. So this weapon, honestly, I can't wait to go ahead and get my hands on it. It's just going to be a really fun weapon to try out. And, yeah, it's just a really nice triple Ink Strike option, too. Like, I feel like if we're lucky enough, maybe people might start picking this up in higher level play, too, at some point. Mainly because triple Ink Strike is such a good, like, special to also have at any point. And if you can really wield this weapon, I feel like you can use it on almost any situation, whether it be close range or long range. So yeah, no, this weapon is exciting to use. I can't wait for this weapon to really come out. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I've got to say. That's pretty much all the news that I have for you. What do you guys think of this update, and what do you think of all the new stuff that's coming in? I don't know if there's going to be much news on Monday or Tuesday because, well, I actually have no idea. Maybe they do release some more stuff or more news, but there's no more new weapons to be announced, I don't think, unless they pull some fast ones on us. But that's pretty much all for news. Everything's looking really excited for the season. Are you guys excited for the season? I am as well. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative. Get excited because new Grizzco weapons, new really good weapons. There's so much stuff coming into the season. So yeah, guys, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in a future video.